So we're going to see that we use loops effectively to do four kind of things here, which are that are, and three of them are very straightforward and very easy to understand. The first one, right, is to go for car in word. So for car in string, right, for car in hello, and we just do whatever we need with the character, right? Maybe we do print car dot upper, right? Make it uppercase, whatever. Okay. So we can use, so a lot of times in class you'll be going over maybe a character. Similarly, we might be going over a list for item in list. And here I'm just going to, again, do literals. 1H, 1J, 8. That down there is because I mashed on the keys. Okay. Print item. Again, this is just another case. I'm just going through our cases, which is that we might go through every item in the list. We can shortcut a list. One of the most common things we're going to be doing is going through a range function, and we rarely use this on its own. Okay, which is we rarely use this on its own, which is I in range 0 through 10. But we can use this to go basically over a sequence of numbers really quickly. Now, we rarely use this to actually do numerical operations, and when we do, it's pretty obvious, such as like trying to calculate the squares of all these values. Right? 0, 1 squared, 4 squared. Right? So that's, what we're going to... So you can use the range just to simply go over to create a list of numbers very quickly, a list of numerical numbers that we can use for numerical operations. But the final thing we're going to use it for, so range again is the one that we basically get double usage out of, is for index operations. So for I, and I is short for, typically we use it for two things. And one of them is not the imaginary value. I for short for integer, or I short for index, and I'm just going to spell out index here, for index in range word is equal to hello, right? I'll just do that. For I in range len word. This looks ugly because this is where we're basically trying to fit a square peg into a round hole here with Python. But basically we say, hey, okay, and this will make sense in a sec, or rather, I don't really care if it makes sense in this video. I'm just exposing you to this idea. It should hopefully make sense in future videos. Print the letter at index, comma, index is, and we can say word index. So let's go ahead and pause and silence. Sorry about that. My wife was talking to my mother-in-law in a group chat with me, so just wanted to silence that. So the range, the letter at index is word at index. So what this does is that for however, so we first figure out how long the word is. It's 5 letters. So range 0 through 5. Conveniently, if we remember, that is that 0 through 5 are the numbers that are going to correspond with the index, right? This has the indices 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Sorry, 0, 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 in total. And range 5 will produce the numbers 0 through 0 up to, but not including 5 as well. So that's going to be really convenient for going through this. And we'll see this in more detail later. But this is the fourth case. These are the things you're going to commonly be using them for. So yeah, we're going to now go on to the next section.